In my whole boyhood, until I was 25, I lived right here, and I did nothing but go to the beach, go surfing, go fishing, commercial fishing, surfing, diving, anything water related, that's what I lived for. My name is Robert Higgins, and I was born in La Jolla in 1944, right across the street from the Cove Beach, the next beach down. I started painting when I was about 40. I've been painting, 33 years probably. I had one man help me get started, but I had no lessons. I taught myself. It was in Portland, Oregon. We were walking by a store, and outside the store, a man was showing paintings like this. And he was painting fishing pictures, fly fishing, and that kind of thing up in the Northwest. And I loved his paintings, so I talked to him, and I said, he saw my desire, both for fishing and I said, I always wanted to try to paint. He says, why don't you come to my house, and I will help you paint a steelhead. So I did it, and he was such a dear man. I never forget him for doing this. So we had dinner at his house, of all things, and I was a stranger. And he drew 2 steelhead on the watercolor paper, and then gave me some paint, and he had some, and he said, now you do what I do. So he began to wash in paint the back of the fish and the white blue side and the belly, and I just copied him. As he moved, I did. And then when it was done, I just looked at my own painting and I thought, my. So we eventually started to sell together up in Portland in Saturday Market up there. That's how I got started. 2010 to now, it's about 7 years, and I sold probably 400 or 500 paintings. Like today, for instance, I sold 3 paintings. I used to paint down by that white fence down there for a while, and I've tried other spots, but I like this spot the best. This has kind of become my spot. I've been here for, probably 6 years in this spot. I only paint like 1 or 2 days a week. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't keep up with it if I paint every day. I'd sell too many paintings, I wouldn't be able to paint them all. Somebody will say, they'll say, oh honey, that's where you proposed to me, in that hut. So they'll buy the painting, or they love pelicans, so they'll buy a pelican painting. Or they're here on vacation and they're here at the beach, so they want to buy like that picture right there of the beach,
Oh.
Happy anniversary.
Thank
From
you.
the artist.
Thank you so much.
That's their 28th anniversary. First, he and his wife came by, and she liked my little seals painting right there, and he bought it for her. They went on their way down to the children's pool, and they went out on the wall, and he excused himself from his wife and said, I'll be back in a little while. I have to go up here for a minute. Didn't tell her. Came back, and he was watching me paint, and I didn't recognize him, that he'd already sold it to. And he said, I just bought one from you, and I want to buy this from my wife. Is it done? I said, yeah, it's done, but it's still wet. He said, if I pay you for it now, can I come back and get it with my wife? I said, yeah. And I said, I'll put some cardboard on top of it so it doesn't get hurt or anything. He paid me for it first, and then he came back with his wife, and then we presented it to her. That's a present for her. But he's surprising her with it. Like getting in between a man and his wife. Painting can last you your whole life. It doesn't depend upon it, because you can still paint. That's what's so good about it. This quote on the back about the pelican, how the pelicans are like surfers. So it says, the pelican upon reaching the curl, that's the wave, the curl of the wave, flared up and smoothly cut back left, descending and surfing, wingtips gracefully feathering the face, down the entire length of the half-mile peeling left. So you have to kind of know surfing terms to understand it, but that's like a surfer's, the peeling wave and all the way down. And so, but they do that. They fly right along the waves like that, looking for their food. I love the beach, and I love to talk to people, and I love to paint. And then I make money doing it, so I don't know what could be better than that. Nobody have ever mentioned the old man in the sea before you did.
Do you like?
But I identify with it.